Okay, the video has started. Okay, this is what I'm going to do very quickly. Okay, I want to show you that there's two rounds, regardless of how they look like. Here's a round and here's a round. Okay, I'm going to take the first round, and I'm going to take the top off. I'm going to take the second round. They're still both round, regardless of what goes. We take the two rounds, we put it together like this. One becomes the male, one becomes the female. But inside of this one, we can still have another hole to pass over whatever liquids or whatever has to be transported. Okay. The reason I'm bringing up this video is because imagine we have this over here. We have one, and we have one. This one has this story. This one has this story. Then this one tells a story to this one. So by telling the story to this one, since this one can't be any more than it is, it now needs a memory. So now this one learns the story here and gets the memory of his life and his memory, where he knows what he did is true, but to this one, it's only a story. So this one now ends up in this scenario. Now, since this one is in this scenario, this one over here has also a scenario. So both of them would end up at their own group, okay, of 3 and 3. But in one of the groups, in order for them to live their life together, okay, we have to get the middle ball inside each other. But the only way to get the middle ball inside the other one is to turn one ball into a male and the other ball into a female, make the hole in one of them, put in the locking nut to the two sides, and now you have two happy worlds of 3 and 3. 3 and 3. You see the bulls in the center? Is that what it would look like if the 3 worlds would come together? Imagine if this was one world, 2 worlds coming into this world. You see the way it goes around the edges out here and around the edges out here? It can envelope this ball held by these 2 balls over here inside the world. So I mentioned this goes over this one over here. One is the male, one is the female. The total is 6. But once this goes over this one and it plugs in, you only get to see Mickey ears. This is all you get to see. This is all you get to see. Okay. Whoop. Just want to show you something. It's all you get to see, right? Wait a second. Inside where you think the 6 happens to be the highest card, it's not. The 5 is the highest card. The highest card is what the average is going to be towards the 1 heart. 4 to 1 heart equals to itself as 1 1/4 to each one, 1 1/4. It has no heart. It only has a structure. So when you put one over the other one, it actually looks like this. But when 6 comes into life, we now replace it with this in exchange for where the 5 is inside the 9, but with a center heart, the heart that number 6 did not have. In fact, number 6 brings together the 4 corners and the 2 areas of the 2 sides. You see the 2 over here? Okay, look at the 9 card. There's 5 of them in the same area. It brings in 2 and 2 life. They filter into each other. Okay, now if you want to go on here, when I grab the balls, okay, my 1 and 5 here and here as number 15, I'm going to show you where number 15 starts out. Number 15 is in black. 1 and 5. Why is it in black? I'm assuming, and do I make an assumption? Is that because it comes out in 2 cards? And the 4 comes inside the 5, saying it's 2. 2 makes it black. So we now see this, and we saw the 5 card, and we saw the 9 card. So how I held these balls is where 2 and 4. This is the third finger. 3, 2, 1. 3, 4, 5. 5, 4, 3. 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3. 12, 12. 3 and 3 again. So what am I actually coming here to say? I'm just here to open up the thinking mind. He's holding on to one side, he's holding on to the other, and then here's your 6. Now he's holding on to 2 worlds. What is this? Is this the energy from the energy coming from above? I don't know. I know somebody's going to say, interesting figure, how he separated the 2 sides. All I put is an hourglass here, an hourglass here. I put a diamond in the center, and then some joker to hold the 2 sides together as he gets vibrant every single moment of the day. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. Did I miss anything in this one with the 3-3? Oh, so when you understand, I'm going to have to go back to the balls again, okay? Because the communication of the cat is 2 and 4. Here's your 6. 1 and 5. Here's your 6, okay? 1 and 5. Here's your 6, but you go 4, 3, 2. So this 5 becomes 5 and 2, 7. Earth. There is no 1, but now you have the 1 over here. Is that where everything plays? The last thing I wanted to say is about 0 or nothing. One of the reasons I'm assuming that 0 or nothing, when it's multiplied, brings everything to nothing is because here's the middle hole. Here's everything in it. The minute we mention anything to do with 0, and 0 is not 0, it's everything up to 0, okay? Because there's always a minus. So if you're at 0, you're at minus point whatever, or plus point something going down to 0. But your 0 is more than everything, because if the 0 was the center of everything, then it's the center of the totality of, regardless, it's its own diameter world. So if you multiply inside the center, it's a passage for all. You need nothing to get there. So once you multiply 0 by something and you get nothing, you're exactly where you're supposed to be. Somewhere going somewhere through a passage where 0 is, or turning round and round in time. Not going anywhere at all. You don't count. You're in a 0. You're in a clock zone. Clockwork orange. 0 might count for something else. 0 time. The sun time. How many hours the clock has went around, and the rotation of the sun is what's going to happen the next day. 0 is a big world. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus, coming into the Hebrew Rosh Hashanah Yom Kippur 5775. Thank you for watching this video. If anybody does not like something that I have said, if I have said something wrong, incorrect, do me the greatest of favors and complain and tell me, hey, I don't think you should have did it this way. Here's a different way. Don't tell me a better way. I'll tell you if it's a better way on my own. Right? It'll be okay. I can make a choice. I like it at home. I'm comfortable. I get to fall down and nobody's going to come and pick me up. I get to jump up and down and not have to worry what anybody's going to say. I like my home. If there's somebody here, I'd actually respect them, not jump up and down. So I already know what I would do. Well, you're going on and on, Ronnie. Can you just cut it? Thank you very much for watching.